Gunn's Superman to Man of Tomorrow is really shaping up to be something big. So first, it was earlier confirmed that the big baddie in the Man of Tomorrow will be Brainiac, which everyone kind of speculated based on the picture that James Gunn posted with the script. So that's been confirmed, but now it looks like we might be getting the debut of another a very important DCU hero in Wonder Woman. Let's take a look. All right, so this is coming from comingsoon.net. It says Man of Tomorrow update highly suggests blank will appear in DCU movie. So it's seemingly likely that Wonder Woman will make her DCU debut in Man of Tomorrow. Man of Tomorrow is the forthcoming DCU movie that serves as the follow-up to 2025 Superman, directed by James Gunn. Man of Tomorrow is the forthcoming DC Studios and Warner Brothers picture that will see David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult reprise their roles as Superman, Clark Kent, and Lex Luthor. It was recently confirmed by The Wrap that Brainiac will serve as the main antagonist in the film. It's also known that a Wonder Woman movie is in the works, though that project does not yet have a release date. It's been unclear up until now if Diana Prince, will make her DCU debut in Wonder Woman or if she'll first show up in another project. So what do we know about Wonder Woman and Man of Tomorrow? So according to Nexus Point News, a new female hero is being cast in the Man of Tomorrow. She's described as being in her late 20s and having an edge to her, the article reads. What's interesting is there's a height requirement for this character, and they're looking for a taller actresses. In addition, the character is being described as being a warrior and having a strong physique. All details point to this character being Wonder Woman, a character that has been highly requested by fans to make her DCU debut. So the article notes that it's also possible this new female hero could be Big Barda or Black Canary. However, the height requirement part is especially interesting, as this is a matter that Gunn has commented on before in threads. Man, tomorrow we'll see Superman and Lex reluctantly work together to face a larger threat. It is also known that Frank Grillo will reprise his role as Rick Flag Sr. in the film. Man, tomorrow arrives on July 2027. It's all messed up. I can't seem to get a moment. Every time I feel like things may get better, it only gets worse. I'm starting to realize it's me. So I can see why the speculation would be Wonder Woman based on the description of the character, and also looking for height requirements. Wonder Woman being an Amazon, I get wanting to get an actress who's a little taller. Also, with David Cornsweet being 8'30", it makes sense also to have a tall Wonder Woman. With that being said, they could pull it off with somebody that's not really tall. At the end of the day, as long as they got the right person and they had the right acting chops to do this. But it sounds based on the description that it could be Wonder Woman. Big Barda would be dope. Leave it to James Gunn to introduce a character like that. So the fact that name was mentioned actually does not surprise me because James Gunn likes the lesser known characters. But it is important that the DCU puts out the big three sooner rather than later. And now that they've introduced Superman, they got Supergirl coming, Green Lantern coming. It makes sense that the next introduction would be one of the big three, the trilogy, if you will, with Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. And it sounds like they're still way away from Batman. But to keep this DCU engine rolling, it makes sense to introduce her. My question is, and I'm going to trust James Gunn, but I'm curious, is this an introduction of Wonder Woman to introduce the series, the HBO Max series that they were doing uh, about her homeland, or is this a way to introduce her because they want to roll into a Wonder Woman film? That's what I'm curious about. I'm wondering if it's to introduce the series or to introduce a Wonder Woman film. But I guess we will see. What do you all think about the possibility of having Wonder Woman in Superman Man of Tomorrow? Uh, and what do you think it'll be, just a quick introduction, like a in credit scene type of situation? Or will she in fact be a part of the fight against Brainiac? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.